Everybody, welcome back to another reaction. Your boy Lance here for episode 15 of To Be Hero X. Very, very, very curious who this next arc is on. And I know people have mentioned before, hey, they have a scheduling of like all the people. Cool. I kind of still don't want to know. I like the surprise, right? And like to speculate. I do appreciate people trying to give me the information. I do. It's just I don't need to know the schedule because I'm gonna watch this weekly, right? So but appreciate the people who do. As long as you don't spoil, I take all comments. But yeah, I digress. Dustin and Bree will eventually join me probably for next week's episode, just because scheduling purposes again and all that good jazz. But let's dive in and see what we get for episode 15 and for who the new arc person is. It's either I'm guessing Ghostblade or Johnny. Maybe from the alien spaceship? Question mark. That's Ghostblade. What's Ghostblade doing? Well, remember they were they were going to the alien spaceship. Let him go. Let him go. Who? Damn. This man is no joke. He's a good assassin type. Oh. 175th target, Shing. So this is Ghostblade. Damn, bro. So we're Ghostblading. Got it. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm writing notes, guys. If I miss something, sorry. I'll try to go back if I missed anything I think it was crazy. Just can't stand them. Just, oh. Let him go, though. FOMO. So, FOMO with social media. Oh, okay. Got it. I love this design for this. Damn. Man age is pretty nice. Man, a few words once again. Assassin. The coolest name. Ghostblade. Yeah, that's a cool name, though. Not gonna lie. Excuse me. That they were definitely the ones in the wrong. Yeah. Like the pigs to slaughter analogy again. I like that, especially for somebody like him. Oh, music. OP's playing. Oh. So that was the thing that Queen and Lucky Scion ran into at the end of their arc. Interesting. So I thought this would be, honestly, this probably a little Johnny, but it looks like this is more Ghostblade. Cool though. I like Ghostblade. Definitely interesting with the whole affective disorder thing title and his whole detachment from human life. He just went silent solitude. Coolest assassin and all that stuff, but still at the same time, I know what they're doing is wrong. Well, bro, like you're being directed to take this person out, take this person out. Eventually, you may be taking somebody out that shouldn't be taken out. And if his connection to old girl from last episode is where I think it is, this could be the thing that stopped it or triggered that more. So that was year 22, but that thing. Okay, so no, the year 19 I think was the beginning of the episode. So that means whatever that monster is has showed up, and that maybe is what they say and let him go. She became my wife. There it is. Yeah, daughter. I'm calling it. It's a daughter. She was somebody he saved. Oh, somebody who's pretty detached like you are. Nice. Oh, this man fell in love with first sight. Yeah, he fell in love with first sight with her. That's cute. Man, if that's y'all's daughter, to freaking calmness make a someone who's very wait, hold on, what? Uh, wait, what did he say? Hold on. They made two people or two people made a daughter who's so extroverted. I was even worried that neon lights illuminating her face would style her. That's this man fell hard and he fell bad. Oh my god. That's actually kind of cute and adorable, I'm not gonna lie. It makes sense though, right? Damn, she's still on that phone. She's gonna be say yes on the phone. Text it to him. I wouldn't. I do. It's adorable. I wouldn't go as far as saying like romance isn't sweet enough things mutual understanding. It's a lot of things, man. It's what you and your relationship. Oh, it's you and your what you and your relationship is to each other. It could be silence. It could be outgoingness to each other, living life. It's so much stuff. Oh, thank God. Whew. Your pregos. Yeah. Oof. That's what's gonna happen though, right? It's because like having a being told you're pregnant. Obviously, I don't know, but or even having a kid just changes your fucking life. And this is opened up her eyes to the world. But yeah, he didn't change. So they fell out of love. And he had drip though. That's yeah, it's gonna be hard for him. He obviously has some sort of disorder. We said affective disorder. Yeah. That's so fucking sad. Once again, though, man. Oh, okay, he's watching. Wait. I'm popping out of the sand. Okay. Yeah, okay, obviously he was the stalker. I mean, we called that last episode. And that's his daughter, yeah. Yep. His kid. There it is. Yep. I mean, yeah, that set itself up to be basically something to tell us pretty easily that that was the case. Well, at least once we got the end of Ghostblade last episode, but we knew eventually. Because that was our girl saving her, and she was saying that's her stalker. My guy, no. It is kind of cool. We get the silhouette of like him more fully formed that we can actually see his hair and face better. Damn, man. Man, damn. Okay, yeah, that made sense. I think she mentioned that before. Damn, I feel bad for him because, like you said, he's got this disorder, but then his trust value makes him even more that way because that's what society perceives him as. And it's once again, it's society's failure for pushing these heroes this way. Aw, my guy. But you had to struggle against. I'm assuming the trust value by my belief. Yep. Ah, that sucks, bro. Well, yeah. Once again, though, like I it was her friend. It was her fucking friend. Yeah, best friend. All nighters. Bad influence. You do not say that about fucking Lolly. Yes, you're learning. But once again, though, I was the thing I was trying to say is like, well, yeah, you know who's at the lab? Your daughter. He's gonna learn what a father is overprotected, but learns from firsthand. Yeah, this is how he kind of learns. I'm assuming this is how he's gonna learn that you can't be overprotective. Now we know where her hair has that color, though. Oh, my guy. Poor dude, man. You can't express through words. That sucks, dude. And then he's heading to the spaceship. Ooh, I don't like the way his face is animated, to be honest. Yeah, sure can. Mm, 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 mm. Ba-da-da. So, like, I am a little conflicted by this episode, a little bit, because if that is, well, no, that's not Ghostblade's one like only episode, right? I feel kind of like not cheated, but a little disappointed if it was just like one episode, then his arc's done. We're obviously going to the spaceship. Maybe that continues his arc. I mean, his arc won't be fully even done until he gets to meet up with his daughter finally and not say anything, but at least his daughter knows that's him. I don't know. I think that's what makes it tragic too, though. It's because he found the love of his life, but like in a real relationship, they moved on because they grew as people, or she grew as a person. He really didn't. He had trauma with his family that made him selectively mute. Basically, uh, disassociated from main society and his family. And then as he grew up and as social media came forward, he got his trust value higher and higher, which then literally stopped him from being even able to talk, even if he wanted to. Once again, it's just another point too. This society is, for the most part, wrong in how it handles these things with this trust value system, at least. I mean, yeah, you need people to save others, but who's to say that the bad guys wouldn't appear if the good guys were there? It's that old debate that happens all the time. The art class has a problem. Interesting. Is it that we need more episodes of To Be Hero X? But yeah, his whole thing is actually very tragic and sad. I feel for him. The shot of his eyes, that was a great shot of his eyes, dude. Man, that was a great shot of his eyes, just the pain you saw in there. Fantastic. Um, I do I do wanna say, once again, a couple shots, especially in the face, especially with Uncle Rock there. His face looked really funky to me at one point. Now that's just could be how I viewed it. It could be completely fine if you guys did, but it's nitpicks, right? And also, I know this is probably gonna be some of the interesting 24 FPS, like, artsy shots that we had in there. Yeah, it could have been used for saving frames, but I liked the art direction with that, but I could see how people could not like that, to be honest, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm not gonna fault you for that. I generally did. Um, but, I mean, animation is still solid, right? There's just hit bits and pieces here or there. That was bound to happen. Um, but, yeah, I really hope we get more than just that. We have to, right? And then but the big connecting force, though, is still whatever this Anubis-looking Pokemon thing is that was in this past in year 19, I think it was, connecting to Queen and Lucky Cyan, and does this connect to the spaceship? And Shang at the beginning saying, "Let him go." Was he talking about the monster back there? Right? I don't know. And the only thing I can think of is that my Big Bang Theory right now is because that's a weird animal thing. Is that connected to Johnny at all? Right? Because it's a weird ass animal. Johnny has a weird ass animal. I'm correlation, causation, and correlation. The whole speech, right? But it's like we haven't had like out of nowhere left field things yet. So it wouldn't shock me if this thing was either connected to Johnny somehow and the spaceship. I'm assuming the spaceship possibly. And maybe Johnny's part of the spaceship. Maybe Johnny's Superman. I don't know. Right? That's the whole point. But that's what it's kind of feeling like is it could be connected to Johnny. I don't know if that my gut says it could be, but also I don't have any hard facts yet to back that up. It's just a weird animal. Johnny has a weird ass animal and Big Johnny, right? Like I said, way overblown it. I was actually thinking for a second that Shang there then kind of looked like Johnny, and maybe he was like, let him go being little Johnny, but I don't think that's the case either. I don't know. My guess is that. No spoilers, please. The show is so bad when it comes to like I can look at a few comments, but then I get worried so fast because of spoilers in the comments. But it is what it is. If you have to spoiler, please spoiler comment, tag it, please. That way you can still try to read other comments. Um, but yeah, I feel bad for him. Like I said, his wife grew. He didn't. He couldn't really, and he's trying. He actually is trying now, right? It was creepy that he was stalking her, but that's how he knows how to do things as an assassin, as Ghostblade. Um, and him trying to figure who she is, and then him thinking that Loli's a bad influence, and then him being dad mode. It was so like funny but sad because once again, he can only do it through the way he knows how, which is to be Ghostblade slash assassin slash can't speak to you things. So very curious how that wraps up. I have like my other gut reaction now at this point is like his like character arc will complete with him dying to save his daughter. That's what it feels like. I mean, it's cliche-ish, but it feels like that could happen, right? And then maybe he could speak after that and say something. I don't know. I don't know. Tragic character. Like most heroes in this show so far have tragic stories. We got a little bit better with Loli and Lucky Cyan. Well, Lucky Cyan had a tragic story still technically. Not as tragic as some others, but still tragic. But like Loli is the first one that wasn't completely tragic. Her father lives. She got to become a hero. That was a good ice, like a good cleanser to. No, now back to this thing. This man is so messed up in so many different ways that it's a struggle for him to even grow from it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good jazz. I still love the episode title being "Affective Disorder." I think that's a good title. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk to you soon for the rest. Bye.